Understanding problems is key to developing solutions, but ultimately genuine leaders proposing change require solutions to actualize it. And here at the home of Nigerian bureaucracy, where the problems are many, any holistic reform of the nation's civil service will necessitate the implementation of a multifaceted reform initiative.
Unofficial estimates show that apart from outright theft and illicit salary payments to non-existent staff, over 85% of resource misappropriation in Nigeria's public sector at the local, state, and federal levels occurs in the nation's public procurement process, in which large-scale contracts awarded at the complete discretion of public officials are inflated to accommodate kickback bribe payments, the damaging effects of which include poor project execution, as compromised officials lose all ability to hold contractors accountable for fear of criminal exposure. More specifically, in Nigeria's civil service, its archaic and convoluted paper-based procurement process is time-consuming, labor-intensive, and fraught with intentional inefficiencies, as frequent face-to-face interactions between officials and prospective contractors undermine fair competition, limits bidder access, and renders public procurement subject to the vices of ethically challenged human intelligence. Boasting a $1.4 trillion economy and ranked the 13th largest economy in the world, South Korea has transformed its once corrupt and inefficient public sector into one of the world's most transparent models of public administration. This was achieved by replacing human intelligence with artificial intelligence in its public procurement processes using the Korea Online E-Procurement System, KONEPS, since 2002, which it has since exported to developing nations, including Vietnam. Rated by the United Nations as the world's best e-procurement system, the KONEPS system, which facilitates the award and execution of over $100 billion worth of government contracts annually in South Korea, links the databases of the Ministry of Finance, the Central Bank, the Accountant General's Office, the Federal Tax Service, the Corporate Affairs Commission, and all ministries, departments, and agencies, while automatically exchanging millions of documents online daily. Linking all relevant institutions, the KONEPS system automatically evaluates contract bids based on several variables, including service value, the real-time comparison of prices quoted versus the actual price of materials on the international market, while also evaluating contractor experience at the higher end of total contract values to eliminate contract bloating and incompetency in project execution. All payments are made in real time online for public viewing, for transparency and accountability, while removing official interference from the contract awards process. The effects of the e-procurement system on public sector efficiency and project execution, evident in South Korean infrastructure, is obvious. In urgent need of short-term remedial measures, Nigeria's kleptocratic bureaucracy can benefit from the input of other government organs to checkmate institutional frailties. Disciplined leadership in the Office of the National Security Advisor can work with the head of the Civil Service of the Federation to embed the civil service with covert intelligence operatives at strategic points such as finance and accounts, audit, and procurement in all rationalized ministries, departments, and agencies for information gathering and risk assessment purposes, following a large-scale redeployment of civil servants. In preparing for the automation of Nigerian bureaucratic process, large-scale aptitude testing and ethical reorientation exercises can create the space for the recruitment of Nigeria's top-performing students to be strategically placed in ministries, departments, and agencies of academic specialization, all while an upward adjustment of civil service salaries to reflect globally competitive remunerations will attract talented Nigerian public administrators from the diaspora to bolster the dynamism of the public sector and reduce the allure of corrupt practice. At a time of historic challenge, change cannot be a mere political slogan, but a call to action. One thing is clear: unprecedented reform across sectors requires unprecedented political courage. Ajuri Ngelale, AIT News, Abuja.